What is up, Facebook? So I want to make this live stream very, very short because I got stuff to do. Check that out, peoples. I got all that scruff off my face. Man, I was looking scraggly as fuck, dude. Like, the bottom of my neck was just, you know. But I just got done shaving and doing dishes. I couldn't take the smell of my sink anymore. Literally, it was like, ugh, you know what I'm saying? My sink has definitely smelled worse, but, you know, fucking, our sink was full of dishes and it just needed to be done. So, cleaned up my whiskers. I'm going to regrow my mustache. You can already see it's starting to form. Get those points on either side going. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. That's how my day's going so far. Got my dishes done. I mean, I still have a little bit left on the side of the sink, but it looks a lot better, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I got some dishes done. Freaking shaved my face, got all that scruff off of it, trimmed up, looks good. I'm gonna regrow my mustache. Yes. And you can already see that it's coming in quite nicely. I noticed that when I started growing my mustache back out for No Shave November, and I grew it out so that it would have a point on either side instead of just coming straight down like that. You know, I shaved it so that it would have a point on either side. And the combination looked good on me. So, you know, fucking, when I over trimmed my mustache last time, I had to shave it all off so I could regrow it. And I noticed that my mustache takes a lot less time to grow than this does. Hey Shane, what's cracking? Yeah, I'm about to get into the shower here shortly and take a quick shower so I can do what I do, you know. Not a whole lot, Chris, just hanging out. Got some dishes done, got my face shaved up, you know. I was looking a little bit scraggly, and I noticed that my goatee right here was uneven, so I evened it out. It looks good. It looks way good. Yeah. That rechargeable shaver I use is amazing. When it's fully charged, at least. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot less messy than using shaving cream. Now, the rechargeable razor is not going to get as close as an actual shaving cream and razor, but that's the only con. There's like several pros. You can recharge it. It's less messy, and it's a lot quicker. You know what I'm saying? If you're a man on the go and you know what I'm saying, you don't have time to really shave your face very long, then you need to get yourself a rechargeable. You get a rechargeable shaver, and it speeds up your shaving time. Now, for me, shaving my face is almost like an Olympic event. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I like wearing these jeans, but they need to be changed. I got these black jeans on. They don't stink, but they can be changed. You know what I'm saying? They need to be, like, you know. $257. So yeah, I made a YouTube video last night about a kid being bullied in Tennessee. And I didn't just talk about him in that video. I also talked about bullying in general, you know. And one of the points I brought up was the fact that we live in a society that says stop bullying. We live in a society that says bullying's bad, stop bullying, blah, blah, blah. But the truth of it is, you know what I'm saying, Facebook, the culture we live in says you shouldn't bully, it's bad, but at the same time, they don't do shit about it, you know? And that was the point I made on my last YouTube video was, we live in a society that's anti-bullying, but they don't do a goddamn thing about it. And I made the point of saying, if you want to stop bullying in this country, or anywhere for that matter, you actually have to address it and stop it, not just talk about doing it, you know what I'm saying? That sucks, Shane. So if it's only good for like a quick shave, you know what I'm saying, then you definitely want to invest, if you haven't already, save up your money, excuse me, save up your money and invest in a rechargeable shaver. You won't regret it, okay? I mean, yeah, you got the Dollar Shave Club and all that bullshit, but then you gotta wait for it to get to your door and all this other shit. Fuck all that. Just get a rechargeable shaver and you're good to go. Rechargeable clippers are excellent for shaving one's face. You know what I'm saying? I don't let my shit get too scraggly now. Yeah. I might have talked about my sex life a little bit on my last YouTube video, which might have been a little bit inappropriate, but I did it to prove a point. As the video was about bullies and their bullshit, you know, I talked about it because a lot of people on social media are like, oh, you'll never get laid, you'll never have a girlfriend, all this shit, you know. Over the years, people would talk all this shit about me. They'd say all these things like, oh, you'll never get laid, blah, 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 whatever. And then, lo and behold, I ended up having sex with like 7 women before my 27th birthday. So I talked about that to prove a point. And the point was, just because somebody says you can't do it, they say you're never going to be good enough. Prove them wrong. You know what I'm saying? Prove them wrong. That's why I talked about it like that on that video. You know? I mean, case in point, I've had people on fucking Facebook and YouTube, they're like, oh, you suck at guitar. And it's like, do I now? Huh, yeah. Where's your video of you playing guitar? Oh, that's right. You don't even play guitar. You're just talking shit. Yeah, I'd walk into my kitchen and I'd smell, the smell of stale hamburger grease was coming from the sink. You know, if you're microwaving burger patties in a bowl instead of cooking it on a stove, you're going to have greasy bowls and you're going to want to wash those out, you know, within the next week or so. Otherwise, that hamburger grease will stick to your dishes and it'll make your sink stink of stale hamburger grease. And that's the smell that's not too pleasant, I can assure you. But in my defense, I wash dishes for a living, so, which I don't mind doing. It's an honest living. You know, I love working where I work right now, you know. But at the same time, you know, if you wash dishes for a living, you're not too keen on wanting to do your own dishes. But at the same time, you know, if your girlfriend comes over and goes to grab a soda from the fridge or whatever, and, you know, if your girlfriend comes over, you know what I'm saying, hypothetical. If your girlfriend comes over to grab a soda out of the fridge, she walks into the kitchen, she goes, your kitchen smells funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, B, fuck that. Fuck that shit. Okay, let's see what we got. Hey Josh, do you think beards contain innate magical power? It's weird how there's so many wizards with beards in media. You know, that is a good question. Honestly, I don't know. I don't think beards contain any sort of magical power. I think a lot of people grow them to accentuate their face and make themselves more masculine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know that some people confuse me for being a girl because of my long ass hair. And then they see me turn around and it's like, oh, the dude's got facial hair. Never mind then. Anyways, this is Josh with another live stream video. Short, sweet, to the point. Just thought I'd let you know I made a new YouTube video if you haven't seen it already. Talking about the kid being bullied in Tennessee and bullies in general and the issue at hand. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, next week, when I get paid, sometime next week, I'll be doing a Sean and Saunders skit, holiday episode. It'll feature me playing some guitar and singing inappropriate made-up Christmas carols that are parodies to the original. And it'll also feature me and Sean doing inappropriate Christmas jokes. So, should be good. If you're feeling depressed around the holidays, you know, this Sean and Saunders skit, the holiday edition that I'm going to be doing next week, maybe that'll help brighten your Christmas holiday up a bit. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when you feel like shit and someone tells you a funny joke and it's like, okay, you know, that kind of brightens your day up a little bit. Anyways, thank you for watching my short little live stream. And, yeah, maybe I'll see you on the next one.